So a test for sitcom, your drama, your soap opera, movie, reality TV, novel, your website. Is there even a hint of sexual immorality? This is very convicting to me because there are certain television programs or movies that I enjoy, and by most of my friends' standards, I mean, I am very conservative with what I watch. But I also realize that there are some things where I'll just fast forward, look away, fast forward, and usually it's fine, but every once in a while, maybe every third or fourth episode, there's just this one little thing, and so it's just easy to justify it, even a hint of sexual immorality. Any kind of impurity, obscenity, foolish talk, that would be probably the hardest of those to define, what constitutes foolish talk. But whatever it is, we're not supposed to be doing it. Coarse joking, and by the way, I would say even one of the things you commonly see is people who would never joke about impurity, who laugh when someone else is joking about it. But laughter is a form of approval. It's a form of participation. And one of the most uncomfortable things in the world is to have to either everybody else is hanging around talking and you have to step out of the room. You have to back away. I remember when my oldest daughter was in junior high, and she was over at a church youth group over at somebody's house, and there was an R-rated movie, and I don't believe that all R-rated movies are automatically bad, but I also know that a whole lot of PG-13 and PG movies are bad. And the great majority of R-rated movies, I certainly did not want our kids watching them. And so she's over there, and she calls, and she's crying. She says, "Dad, I'm in a room by myself." I said, "What? What's going on?" And they said, "Well, they're watching a movie, and it's R-rated." And she told me what it was, and I said, "Well, you made the right choice. First of all, just because it was R-rated, and you're not going to ever watch one without my permission. And there would have to be a compelling reason for it." But there certainly wasn't. And the loneliness she was feeling, and I said, "Sweetheart, you're doing the right thing, and God's going to bless you for this. Because you're not just being obedient to your Father, you're being obedient to your Heavenly Father. And you'll see good things will come out of this." So she gets home that night, and I'm kind of like, what happened? And she says, "Dad, it was great because 5 other kids walked out." And I think there were like 8 kids, so 3 stayed and watched it, and 5, walked out. And they walked out because they were convicted, because they knew the Lord didn't want them to, and or their parents wouldn't have wanted them to watch it.